Welcome back to another travel vlog. I'm at the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. I just got in. I'll show you guys where I am in a second. I'm sitting in the rental car. And I know most of these videos start out with me sitting in a vehicle, and I was gonna do something different today, but it's cold. It's 41 degrees outside, and for a Florida boy, this is cold, so I chose to stay in the car. Reason that I'm up here, I'm going to Keeneland, the horse track in Lexington, Kentucky, tomorrow for part of their spring meet. I'll talk more about that later, but today, it's about 12 noon. I have all day. And I'm going to go to Belterra Casino over in southern Indiana. That's about 45 minutes from the airport here. And then after that, the main attraction for today, I have to drive about 3 hours to get to it, but it's down in the right direction towards the horse track. And I'm going to tell you guys about that later, but it's going to be a really cool experience, at least for me who loves fast food and loves American stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. But right now, let me show you guys where I am. This is the observation area for the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. Planes out here. And here is the big runway. This is actually a really big airport. There's a lot of cargo planes that come in and out of here for reasons that I'm not exactly sure why. And I do need to say, I've been to 43 different states. I've flown a ton. I've been to a ton of airports. And the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport, one of the best. It's clean, it's big, it's laid out really well. It's just a great airport. But my favorite part, the rental cars are in the terminal. You don't have to take one of those stupid shuttle buses to get to the rental cars. That irritates me so much when I have to take a bus to get to the rental car center. I'm still here at the airport observation area. I was just heading out, and I wanted to point out a couple things. These fences are what Kentucky is known for. Like the bluegrass and the horses and all those kind of things. These kind of fences are very Kentucky. I also wanted to show you guys this sign. I like historical stuff, and I thought this was pretty cool when I saw this. Apparently this was the center of population in the United States back in 1880. I did not know that was here. That drive was shorter than I thought it was going to be. Belterra Casino in Florence, Indiana, right on the Ohio River. We just crossed over from Kentucky. Like, the river's literally like, you know, half a mile over there. Just got done at Belterra Casino. Spent about 2 hours in there. Played the penny slots, low roller, lots of fun like I always do. Only spent about $4. I mean, I play pennies and I, you know, kept winning enough to keep going. But look at this. I got this really cool t-shirt that I've wanted for a long time. I've wanted that shirt for like a year. I saw that on my trip to Vegas last year. It was either Main Street Station or Suncoast. I can't remember which one. Boyd has like 7 or 8 casinos in Vegas. And I saw that shirt. I went to play slots. And when I went back to get it, the gift shop was closed. Because I'm like, I don't want to carry it around. I'll get it when I'm ready to leave. And so I found it a year later, which is pretty cool. This is just beautiful country out here. This is the Kentucky countryside. And the route from the casino to get back to Interstate 75, which is the one that goes down to Lexington and also down to the attraction we're going to next, zigzags on some of these back roads is the most direct way. And I'm really glad, because look how beautiful this is. And me being a Florida boy, it's always kind of eye-opening and pretty cool to go anywhere that has hills. Now, this is not the first time I've been to Kentucky. I've been here 4, maybe 5 times before this. But man, what a beautiful state this is. Alright, so here it is. This is what I drove almost 3 hours for. This is Colonel Sanders' original restaurant, the home of Kentucky Fried Chicken. They still have a KFC here, and a museum. The museum is free, and I'm definitely going to eat dinner here when I get done seeing it. So yes, Colonel Sanders was a real person, not a military colonel. He was a Kentucky honorary colonel. You'd have to look up the ins and outs of that, but it was more of an honorary title. His business was a gas station and a motel and a restaurant that became so successful. It's, you know, what we all know as KFC.
Generally, people who will say to me, I saw the colonel once. He was in an air.
Drive 110 miles. Continue on to Newburgh Road and drive 1.1 miles. Turn right onto Trevelyan Way and drive 0.8 miles. Turn left onto Illinois Avenue and drive. If today's a bad day to cook at your house, come on over and visit Colonel.
Oh my goodness, that was one of the best things I have done when traveling. I mean, maybe it's just because I love America and I love fast food, and fast food is just one of the most American things there is. That was amazing. If you're ever in Corbin, Kentucky, or just passing through Kentucky on Interstate 75, I highly recommend stopping here. All right, so this is downtown Corbin, Kentucky that we're coming into. No visit to an area is complete without seeing the downtown, especially if it's historic like this one. I wasn't really sure what to expect because, you know, sometimes you see these towns in middle America and they're, you know, a little run down, but this looks really nice. So let me loop around. Oh, there's a train over here. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. I think I'm going to have to park and get out there in a couple minutes. Here's downtown Corbin, Kentucky. The main part of the downtown's like one street over. But it was one way, so I couldn't turn down it back there. All right, another historic looking train car. I love railroad stuff. Yeah, this is a nice little town. So in case you're wondering where Corbin is, it's on Interstate 75 in like south central Kentucky. This is only 25, 30 miles from the Tennessee border. Okay, here's the main drag. Alright, I had to put my phone down for a second because there was a bunch of people crossing the street. It was a little awkward. It's Friday night, so there's people out. There's actually nightlife here. Somebody right there who doesn't know how to pull into a parking space. This is a nice town. I'm not gonna lie. I've been to a lot of places. This is not a bad town. Alright, so I had to stop and see the train, but I kind of cheated with where I parked. I didn't feel like walking up the block to a parking space on the street. Hey, I'm a Florida boy, and it's 43 degrees. But there's nobody out, so I kind of just pulled up